circumstance was. And so, one thing I will say is, for the dads out there, if you have a young son and instill in him early. They may not be as lucky as I was to know that, okay, I'm still going to continue to go to school. I'm not going to let his situation harm me. And I'm still going to graduate. I graduated number 19 out of 700 students. Always graduated at the top of. That was how I was, because I never got a break. I always go above and beyond. You'll see me at the radio station at 2 o'clock in the morning, still working.
Yeah.
Because that's how I've been raised. Keep going, go harder, go harder. And so, what I will tell the fathers out there, if you have a son, and even after he graduates from high school, you're still gonna have to be there. Even after they enter the military and go on their first tour of duty, like I did, you're still gonna have to be there, because you still have to develop him into a man. And that's the only thing. When me and my dad had a heart to heart, I said that's the only thing I wish that hadn't happened right there. If it was going to happen, I wish God would have said, okay, well, we're going to hook you up on this crack when he turned 27. You know what I'm saying? Because I needed that. But I had to figure it out on my own. And I had other men, whether it was one of my platoon sergeants or whether it was Eddie, that I did some recording. I used to do a lot of recording back in the day. These guys became surrogate fathers for me and helped me along the way. And God has a way of putting the right person in front of you at the right time, and you'll know who that person is. For all the gentlemen out there, if you have to go through that person's going to come, just roll with it. And I've learned to just kind of spiritually guide. You have to learn to spiritually guide yourself. You got to guide yourself. This is your walk. Yeah. Nobody can walk this for you. So I have all kind of tools. I have books. I have, if you surround yourself around it, you are what you think about most of the day. Yeah. I tell people that all the time. If you think about being in the trap, selling weed, that's what you're going to do. If that's all you think about. And if you surround yourself with that music all day, and then you do it all day, that's what you're going to do. But if I surround myself with something positive, and surround myself with certain books and certain mental, stimuli, then that's what I'll get. And so I have to do that to myself. And sometimes, especially on a Wednesday or something, we get our midweek motivator on the air, kind of take my time, close my door, lock it, take the phone off, and try to have that one-on-one. Yeah. With God. You got to have it. You got to figure out. You got to make time for everything else. Make time for all the meetings, make time for scheduling music and doing this and doing that. You got to make some time, too, to connect with God. So, I made that. That's an appointment for me. And I think people should probably take that to make that appointment. It's important.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.